Pumas, Bulls have to win this one, otherwise they're out.
Absolutely. The Bulls still on the fringes of the playoffs, running out of time, 2 matches left. They've been pretty poor throughout the tournament, but have been certainly better in the last couple of weeks. The Pumas sort of have done the reverse. They started off incredibly well, but then have dropped a few matches of late. I think the Bulls will be too good for the Pumas. I think the Pumas' dream season has sort of come to an end. I see them still missing out on the playoffs. Heading into the tournament, I thought they'd be fighting with the Kings for 7th and 8th. So they've certainly done better than I expected. But the Bulls, they're going to march on, I think. I see them winning, perhaps even by as many as 9-10 points.
Okay. Tank, the 2 other fixtures, the big 4, Sharks against Lions and Cheetahs against Province on Saturday.
Yeah, I must say, I haven't watched a whole lot of Currie Cup yet. It's just been focused on rugby champs. But I think this weekend it's the start. And it's like that every year these days. The Currie Cup starts very slowly. But yeah, so on Saturday, Province Cheetahs, I think Province have been really, really good this year. They've got some, they've lost Colby now, they've lost Anatla. So they've lost that sort of edge out wide, but I still think they'll probably be too good for the Cheetahs. Cheetahs on a little bit of a slide.
Of course, they could do the Cheetahs a favour because the Cheetahs also need to win this one to squeak in there.
Indeed.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be messing around with that top spot. You want that home semi and home final. So there's no ways they'll be looking at that. But I think Province, like the Boks, have embraced a new game plan. I think Gatsmal's been good, and I think they're playing a great brand of rugby. I think they'll be too good. And the other one is Sharks Lions, which is, it's a King Kong battle. That's more battle for who's going to come second. If obviously if Province beat the Cheetahs, I think also both sides playing good rugby. The Lions especially. For me, and obviously I'm biased. I'm a fat, flat-eared oak, but to see Julian Redlinghuyse coming back into the frame, I think he's a potential Bok tighthead. And I think the one thing they've done both in Super Rugby and in Currie Cup is scrum particularly well. They just don't worry about hooking the ball. They have an 8-man shove. It's very much Argentinian-like, and the Sharks will struggle against that. I see they've picked 4 props in their squad. They've got Stevens and Chadwick on the bench, so they've noted that. But I see the Lions probably getting past the Sharks, even though it's Jacques Botha's 150th match, and I see that playing with a tag on their arm. I mean, he's just been monumental for South African rugby. So they'll be playing with for a good cause and for a great cause. So that's the biggie. But I think the Lions will probably have a little bit too much in the tank.